don't want to afford the game. Like, well, he was on the other road and had a light. So he kept driving a little bit.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the October 2nd, 2025 Commissioner meeting. Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Oh, first off, we've approved the minutes from the September 18th meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from the September 18th meeting.
I second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We approved the accounts payable vouchers.
I make a motion to approve the accounts payable vouchers as submitted.
I second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And approve the payroll docket.
I make a motion to approve the payroll docket as submitted.
I second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That was different. We miss Bobby. Well, we got a little change in the agenda here, so Ben, you're first. And Patty said she's just jumping up and down that you get to go first.
30 seconds here. Hope everybody's doing well.
Good.
I'm just here. I brought a contract. It's for Central Square. It is for Central Square, which is our report database where we do all of our incident reports, our CAD. It's so it can interface with the RFID system that we purchased a few months ago to track inmates and to track the movement of the inmates, to track the movement of the officers when they do their cell checks. The two systems need to interface and talk together. So this is the contract for Central Square to be able to interface with RFID. As far as the budget goes, we have the money, we'll have to move the money, we have it available to move to transition accounts, and then on our next budget cycle, we will just have to create a line for that.
So the contract is this 437731, but that includes the software, and then next year is the 2037.
Yes.
Is that like the annual?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one's higher than the other because it's the initial startup.
Yep. So.
Conversion.
Right. Any questions?
Nope.
I make a motion, we approve the contract with Central Square for $4,377.31 for the JLPS Pro Guardian RFID interface and the public service management, project management services.
And then on the back, that's your guys' copy, but we wanted the master copy. They didn't include the spaces, but there would, you guys want to sign over there and then I'll sign over there whenever you're done.
All right.
Then we'll get it to Heather.
I second it.
Okay.
Any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Okay.
Get it from the one?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Careful, Ben.
Yep.
Have a safe trip.
Thank you.
Patty, thank you for
Oh, sure.
letting the sheriff intervene.
No problem whatsoever. So we are here to conduct the public hearing for the Telegraph Hill Rikers Ridge sewer improvement project. I'm gonna just read over some notes and then we'll have Mr. Wood from Midwestern make a few comments and then we'll open it up for public comments or questions. So on or about October 24th, Jefferson County, in cooperation with the Telegraph Hill Rikers Ridge Sewer District, intends to submit a grant proposal to the Indiana Office of Community and Rural Affairs for a grant from the State Community Development Block Grant Wastewater Drinking Water Program, with the final application due December 19th. This program is funded by Title I of the Federal Housing and Development Act of 1974. The funds will be used for the following activities: grinder pump rehabilitation. For the low pressure collection system, we will be installing air relief valves, plugs, and flush connections. There'll be improvements made to lift station number 1 and number 4, and then lift station number 2, which has been one that is their biggest problem, will be new construction. They're relocating it and building a new one. And so I'm gonna turn it over to Tony and see if he has any comments or anything that he wanted to add. Okay.
Sure. I don't know if I know you all. I'm a longtime Ripley County resident. My background is running utilities. I ran water, wastewater, surface water, drinking plants, wastewater. I retired from that. I'm also appointed as from Ripley County on the Friendship Regional Sewer District Board. And when I retired, I was hired by Midwestern. So I kind of look at this thing from a lot of different sides, a lot of different experiences. But based on, we had the similar situation in Friendship after 20 years. Each item of infrastructure has an age. The clock starts ticking the minute it gets put in the ground or put in service. Based on Midwestern's evaluation, this evaluation is in the best interest of the utility and also for the customers, because you're looking at the hydraulic deficiencies by putting air relief valves. That's not putting a large new line side by side or having to achieve easements. It's just making more efficient what you have, prioritizing problem pumps. And I can tell you that a pump and a pump station control panel is going to be roughly about $8,000 to $10,000 a customer plus labor. So you add a percentage labor. I've been on all sides of this. I think Midwestern's wanting to get the best bang for its buck by getting that issue fixed, and then compliance wise the pump station rehab based on overflows and by IDEM standards. If the operator's doing what he's supposed to do, he has to report that to IDEM as an overflow. And after a certain time, they are going to be tracked and they're going to be put on an agreed order status. So I don't see anything that I can say that Midwestern and their evaluation isn't looking out for the best balance between the customers as well as the utility, as well as the government agencies. Now, SERPIC is doing the funding and working on the funding, and I don't know the funding breakdowns, but I believe it all comes down to, it always comes input and output, and that calculates the rate. And I think it's something that is necessary and a good thing for the community, the residents, the compliance. I don't like paying bills either. I really don't. I've looked at this from all sides. And I understand, after 20 years, problems abound, and our cars break down and pump stations break down too. So, does anyone have questions inside or outside of the meeting? I've done everything from wrench it, design it, make decisions that you all as elected officials have to make. So I'm willing to open myself up to answer any questions, comments, concerns on this project. And Okra, if we can get good funding from Okra, it's going to be a big benefit for us. It can be tough to get. I know. It took me 4 applications one time to get an Okra grant for the town of Ogden. So it can be tough. So I've done a lot of talking here. So that's really all I got, unless anyone has any comments or questions.
The total project cost is around $2.2 million, with $750,000 that we're applying for from Okra, and then the $175,000 that you guys committed from the ARPA funds for the program. So they are looking at a sewer rate increase if the Okra grant gets funded. Do you remember? It was around like $26 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there will be a rate increase that goes along with this, but that was probably long overdue anyway, so. But does anybody have any questions or concerns or anything? All right, Then I guess we'll close the public hearing.
Yep.
I have a couple documents, Ron, that I need you to sign, so if you don't mind here real quick. One is authorizing us to conduct the public hearing. I done that first.
Oh,
You wanted to do it, didn't you? This is just giving us permission to submit the proposal on behalf of the county. And this is the 4-factor analysis for limited English proficiency person, that we do not have to have someone because we don't meet that requirement. All right,
no. Do that.
we will be having another public hearing prior to the final application too, so, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Good. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'll leave you my card,
Okay.
and if I ever call you, Mike Party wants me to run for county commission. And eventually I want you to talk me out of it.
Yes.
Those Rose guys, you can never count them on.
Yeah, you know Cliff. I'm from Rikers Ridge, Telegraph Hill Regional School District. Gary Moss is my name. And I'm here to request, thank you first for approving the $175,000 from the ARPA funds. I'm here to request a $30,000 reallocation from that previously granted amount to help us cover the engineering costs that we've incurred to move this project forward. So I need to
And
tell me anything else?
I think it's also, it still counts as part of the match.
Yes.
Right. So,
Yeah, we contacted Oprah just to confirm that they could, if you guys approved that use of the money, that they could go ahead and cover those costs and that it would still count towards the match and we would not lose points. Which even if it did, Mary had done some calculations that it wouldn't have cost that many points, but we
We need
got it
every point
confirmed.
we can get.
Yes, exactly, and we got it confirmed that we'll still be able to count it.
so we need to
Oh,
Probably need to make.
probably motion.
yeah, yeah.
So I'll make a motion that we allow the Telegraph Hill Rikers Ridge Sewer District to reallocate 30,000 of the $175,000 that was granted them as match for the Okra grant to cover engineering costs for the impact.
Thank you.
I second. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
It's too bad. I guess.
This just feels weird. What do you jump in here? Renisha, I guess you're next here.
Stop our recording, this is all for Okra.
Oh, yep, yep.
Okay, I'm here to present to you the, so Brian and I, we had some conversations and in the last month at our task force meeting, I talked with the task force members about your decision, which we all agreed, just with everything winding down funding wise. That, unless you guys wanted the task force to continue for local back stuff, then it's okay to just go ahead and wind them down. And at least we've had, gosh, when did we start task force? 2021, I think about, and they've just done such wonderful things. Of course, always with county commissioner support, really helped anything that, we needed from you guys to help us get the word out of whatever project that they're working on. So, and I can just say that, I'm proud of this task force and you guys and what this county has done digital inclusion wise, over the past 4 years. I see the transformation already just with people having spectrum internet and, infrastructure being built out. So we're winding it down. I think as of October, the task force will officially be no more. So we're gonna go out with a bang. So what you see there are flyers. So that first flyer, the device giveaway is just a way that we've concocted to make some good with the allowance that you guys afforded the task force from some of those ARPA funds. Brian did make device purchases in the past and there's extra left. So part of it we will be using for the Jefferson County 4-H trick or treat. That's that second flyer. And so we will be participating in that again. The library is donating the coloring books, which are always a big hit. So they've got that. The funds from what you guys allocated the task force were used to cover the treat bags. And Brian had also purchased like some kind of digital inclusion, beware of internet bad things pamphlet for parents. That will also include in the treat bags. Candy was not an expense that was covered by 4-H. And there's no booth, there's no expense for the booth as well. That's free. But so the bags will cover, the cost will cover the bags, those little pamphlets. And I feel like I'm missing something. There's one more thing, but that's for the trick or treat for the device giveaway. He already purchased, as I said, those three devices. I believe it was 2 Chromebooks and a tablet. And then after some of the expenses for the trick or treat, there was about $445 left, he said. So we were wanting to put that towards maybe purchasing like antivirus subscription possibly for those devices that will be given away and some accessories for them. The way that we'll, kind of decide who gets these, because this is at no cost, is just to keep it as simple as possible. People who have working email addresses. So you have email, you can enter this contest, and then we will have people writing a short letter, just kind of nominating somebody, or they can nominate themselves if they want to. Just, who do they think needs the device, why, what's the story that makes them deserving of it. There will be more details. I have the QR code there for the county's broadband page. As you see, I'm going to type up a little detailed blurb for Sarah to post so that whoever sees these flyers will hopefully see that QR code, go to the page, get more details on, how what they need to write in their letter for the contest, and send that email to Brian. Anything, and then we'll be closing that October 31st and then just making the decision probably within a week and announcing. So hopefully the county will respond really positive. I think so. I think it's a really good way for, again, the task force and the county to just come together and close this out on a really positive note, because you guys have done just exceptionally great over these 4 years. So I'm really excited about this. But of course, this is not final yet. These were just ideas. So if you guys have any reservations about anything, in terms of how those last costs will be spent, because of course, it's not just like transparency for the county. This is also ARPA money behind it. So I understand you guys will have to report that back to the federal government. So if you have any concerns over how any of that's being spent, just let us know. Or if you have an idea of something else, to use that last little bit on that you want to add into the contest, just let us know. But yeah, we hope that you like this idea.
Well, you've done a very good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, you make it easy for me, seriously.
I
So,
thought it was the other way around.
no, not at all.
You made it easy for us.
I try, so. But yeah, are there any concerns about either one of those things?
Well,
Okay,
good ideas.
great,
Yep.
great. Well, like I said, we'll find, when things are finalized, again, we'll run that by you guys, will know. But yeah, just let us reach out if anything, so thank
Very
you so
good.
much.
Thanks, Renisha.
You're welcome.
All right. Are you Canaan guys ready?
Right,
All right, come on.
you know where Canaan's at.
Yeah. You're making Rod do it?
He's the talker. I just make deposits.
She did a great job putting this together. I had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Cheryl is Canaan Events and Enrichment Foundation treasurer. I am the president. And she's got some more copies for them. Do you want a copy?
I don't need
And picture says 1,000 words.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That building, that very building, is known as the Indian Trails Building. It is, over 100 years old. And we had a building inspection done in 2022. They told us it was structurally sound. We're getting another building inspection done now because years go by. And the building is in need of bad repair. It is a landmark in our community of Canaan. And as we all know, small communities are beginning to disappear. And one of the main reasons small communities disappear is because buildings aren't kept up to repair. And also, the lack of community. Well, we don't have a lack of community in Canaan. We love our county, we love our community. And, we gather together a lot, and that building is well known. You notice it's not very red right now. It needs paint. It's known as the restaurant, the store, the old feed mill, the old this, the old that. It's stood there for a testament of time. However, we're a 501c3 now. We used to just put on the fall festival, and we were known as the Canaan Restoration Council. But we really, I've been on board for, I'm gonna guess, maybe 7 years. Maybe president is the 5 years. We didn't do a lot of restoring. We have a building called the Kramer House that has become beyond repair. And we're having to deal with that. It has a lot of artifacts in it, and we'd like to move them to the upstairs. So we can only deal with what we have. And that would be our landmark in our town. We received a $30,000 grant from the Community Foundation to restore it. It's gonna run about $110,000 to do a repair that'll make it structurally sound on the outside for the generations to go. The thing is, if we don't save it now, in 10 years, it will be too late. And we've done a lot of time, and there's been a lot of people in the community look the building over and think of things that it needs, and the foundation needs repaired. The roof, there's one section of the roof that needs some repair. It's gonna fall in, but it's still salvageable. And the siding needs replaced. It needs insulated. The building has stood the test of time, and it has a lot of memories for a lot of people in the community. And the people that are I would say, in the generations that seen it maybe 60, 70, and 80 years ago, remember the times where it was a store and you would come down and you would get your groceries and you would eat down there. And then it became a restaurant and a store. It became, through many owners and many people in the community, it's still got the hot wood stove in there that you can go in there and warm up on. It stood the test of time. But if we don't do something about it, it will be too late. So I've came here to ask if there's anything that commissioners could do. If there's any funding that could pitch in the county, I want to ask for it all. I want to ask for $70,000. But we've raised, we had a grant for $30,000 from the Community Foundation. We've already raised over $5,000 locally in just a couple weeks. But we need help. And we need all the help we can get because it's a part of our county heritage. And we don't want to let it fall in. And we are working on right now getting landmark status, but time is of the essence, and the seasons start to tick by. And next thing you know, this is a time that we've realized it's time to say, well, you know what? There's nothing we can do about it. That happens a lot. There is something we can do about it right now, and it is just a building, but it's a chance to save a building that everybody out in the area knows. And if we stop this one building from falling in, Canaan has really gotten, my opinion, a lot of attention into buildings. And there's a lot of people who are trying to take care of their property out there. And this building stands right in the middle of town, and the community uses it a lot. I'm ready for some questions or anything.
Look it over and see what we got, what we come up with.
My sister-in-law ran the restaurant for a few years.
See, I mean, it's.
Who was that?
My sister-in-law ran that restaurant there in
Yeah.
that building for a few years.
Yeah.
It's been used by generations. And everybody has a story to tell out of there, and there's, so many people. I bet everybody in the room right now is, if you've been out there at one point or another, and it's either been too hot or too cold.
And you know, there's somebody who's owned it, somebody's ran it, somebody's done this, somebody's done that, so it's got a lot of story and heritage. And we were sitting around our table of 13, and we put a lot of effort, like you all do, into love of the county and the community. And we're all at a meeting, we're like, we have to do something. This is, if we don't, we're gonna be the ones that are in 20 years. Why didn't you do anything? Why? So we don't wanna be those ones. We wanna be the ones who said, we gave it our best shot, and I believe it's gonna work. So come here asking for help.
Well, we will look into it.
Okay.
We will see what we got. Talk it over. Yeah, I used to ride my bicycle up there on Sundays. Eat ice cream at Thornton's Grocery. It was Thornton's then.
And it's closed now.
Yeah, no, it was
No,
Thornton's.
it's another name.
Yeah.
It's changed its
Yeah.
name. Yeah. Closed that name. The building was still there though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Do y'all need any more? Want to talk to Cheryl about any,
Bumped in Hurricane and Fall Festival. We reminisced some, yeah.
so where do we go from here? I'm totally like, not informed on this process. What do we do?
We will just talk amongst and we'll see what we got in our funds for like prehistoric.
Well, it would be
Historic. Historic funds and what we can do to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
We're all about bricks and mortar, helping in our communities.
The building's structurally sound at the moment. It won't be in 10 years, you know, so we've got a great opportunity to, make it a viable, landmark and something for the community 100 years from now,
Mhm.
if with proper preservation.
I like the carpet being taken out and the old hardwood floor back.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah.
And one of the things that we need siding and, you know, that's the old, do we want to keep wood? Do we want to keep metal? Metal makes the most sense for the long run, but to do it all right, we have to take the front porch off. There's a lot to the project, but the community wants to get involved. They're excited. We've had people all throughout the county reach out to us and they're wanting to help. And, we were asked to come to the meeting tonight by several people, through the county, and we're like, okay, but let's come, let's see what we can all do together. So I'm excited to find out and work with you all, so.
Right.
All right,
And you're used to an amen right about now, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
amen, I'm used to it. Well, you know, a love for people, you all wouldn't be doing this job if you had a love for people. Love for community.
Yeah.
What kind of community would have no people? None at all. Thank you all.
Thanks, Rob.
I'm gonna pull a Ben Flint and leave.
Carol, yes, it's good seeing you again.
You too. You need anything from me, let me know.
Okay. Next up, we got some department updates. Who is first? Who needs to get out of here first? Okay.
Back and forth at each other.
Yep, yeah. Brandon gets to go first. I'll let you have the pictures.
Well, it's not a sign, I could up here and talk and everybody lives.
Yeah. Here's your sign.
So I've been doing a lot of work with Comms Coach. That's the program, the AI program that we purchased. Today, actually, we started sending over all the data required for them to begin grading our calls. We'll be in like a test mode for a period of time, while we refine our criteria, see how the AI grades. I went to the 911 Professionals Conference on Tuesday, and there's a lot of buzz around Comms Coach. So I'm very thankful that we moved quickly. There's a lot of people that won't get the discounts that we did. There's a lot of questions, and that's certainly where everybody's looking to go. So I appreciate you guys and your support on moving with that. We created an ENP study group.
What?
An ENP, it's an emergency number professional. That's the highest level of education you can have in the communications world. So we started a study group that consists of dispatchers from nationwide. It's crazy how fast that took off. We hope to take the test in April, and hopefully we'll have at least 2 ENPs here. Everybody's been doing a lot of training. I'm pretty sure people are ready to strangle me with all the training. And with that, we're working on developing our own tactical dispatcher program. What it consists of is 4 or 5 classes surrounding disaster communication, such as like weather and active shooters. My hope is to eventually, if you have this tactical dispatcher designation, if a community nearby is in need of a dispatcher and like a disaster scenario, we'll be able to help people out with that. And that's what I've been up to, a lot of training.
Yeah, you have.
Any questions?
Well, thank you for what you do.
Absolutely, thank you.
Yes. You next, John.
I guess it's my turn.
All right, Jason went off and left, did he?
Yeah, he did. I didn't see Matt getting up, so I guess it's my turn. Just have a couple things. Dave O'Meara is supposed to start on Monday on Espano Drive with the curb and gutter work. They've also finished paving on 450 West, 175 North. They did a little bit of Thomas Hill and then Little Rest Farm. So other than that, we're just punching pipes and moving along pretty good, so. That's all I got.
Done chip and sealing.
We're done chip sealing, yeah, we're done for the year with that. All got, any questions?
Sounds good. You did good.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, John.
Tell Jason,
Yeah.
like 3 minutes and I was done. I don't know why you're up there for so long.
We can have him watch the meeting.
Well, I was hoping that he'd get into to where we are status wise with FEMA a little more, because he was able to make the meeting Tuesday when I was about to be able to make that meeting, but seems like everything's going along fantastic. We're just getting bits and pieces of things they recognize they need. So load to them to take a look at. John's uploaded everything but the newspaper, I think, to the portal for them to look through, so.
Sure, we have someone in the room that could get you the newspaper if you need that.
Probably so, yeah. But anyway, I think we're sitting in really good shape with where we are, and at some point we'll start to have to make some decisions about our costs, cost versus benefits and things like that. So as soon as we get some more information to get to you, some really kind of hard numbers and hard decisions to make, we'll bring that stuff in and let's take a look at it.
I can touch a little bit on that too.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Oh, my goodness, look at this,
Yeah.
He's back for your second time.
So, we had the meeting on Tuesday. They're really good about showing up here and I come in. They're saying they're still working on like the eligibility for these roads that we turned in. We should know here pretty soon on what qualifies and what don't. I do know of one road that might get possibly thrown out. So hoping for the best. They're trying to work with us. They've been really great, so.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, they assured us that if there is a pathway to get the projects approved and all of it, then they're gonna find them. So. Happy to report that. It's been a bunch, and for a little bit of I think it's a little bit of a, I don't know, job evaluation, for us here, so I'm glad we're sitting where we are, to make sure things split away a little bit. Let's see what else, put in for a lot of grant stuff, I've been concentrating on that, in the midst of trying to get this stuff squared away too, so. Put in for about $300,000 worth of grants for equipment and cybersecurity, infrastructure here. I've been working on some documentation for our department's policy on that, and then a broader template provided by CISA and the state IoT group for like a broad spectrum digital policy for the county as well. So just plugging away on that. There's a few intersections where we've worked to outside agencies, things like that. So I'm not sure how to bridge that yet. I've got a call with the lady from CISA next week to just talk about through. So it seems like we get a little bit of spotlight on the IoT group and things like that from the state. So I do want to report to you, I'm proud to report to you. Got a message from a guy named Zach Thorne a couple days ago. He's coordinating the Indiana Digital Government Summit. That'll be October the 7th. And so Brandon has been selected for his project, the comms coach by GovWorks. It's been voted the best application serving business needs at the local government level. So congratulations to Brandon, for taking care of business and being recognized on the state level with 92 counties. He's the guy that's got the award. So proud to report that to you guys. I didn't think that he would, so that's why I waited. So, yes. Proud to report.
Two. I need another one.
Proud to report, so if anybody wants to run up with us, so we're leaving, around 5:30. Tuesday morning,
Oh.
so, yeah, things like
Yeah, it's,
that.
5:35 right now.
Any questions for us? I mean, we're just kind of trying to keep everything on track and keep progress moving and deadlines here and stuff like that.
It's moving, yeah,
Absolutely,
yeah.
no doubt. Awesome.
That's all we can ask for. Thank you. Okay, Bob, it's your turn. Oh, there's another Bob. Yeah.
Actually, I have something.
Okay, yep, I seen you on here.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
So the commissioners allow the county employees to have a Christmas party every year. So I'm officially requesting, that the courthouse and the county offices be cleaned up December 5th from 11 to 2.
Stretching it out.
That's what it was last year.
Is that commissioner meeting day?
Huh?
Yeah, there is a commissioner meeting that morning,
Yeah,
so it'll be short.
yeah.
You heard it first, right here.
Right there.
That agenda, so we kind of pull.
That works. 11 to 2, all right. And you take any donations for gifts too for the.
Yeah, so the county employees, so like this isn't a budgeted expense, so the county employees, we raise funds, we sell pop to ourselves and we do little fundraisers throughout the year, so we also ask
to our
vendors, yeah, we sell pop and candy,
Chips.
and chips, yeah. But we always ask vendors that we use on the regular if they would like to donate to the county employee Christmas party. We love gifts.
Yes, very good.
Do you need a motion or anything?
You motioned it last year.
We did, okay, so I'll make a motion, we close the courthouse and county offices on the 5th of December from 11 AM to 2 PM. The county employees Christmas. gathering.
I second that. No other discussion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Heather, you have anything?
I do not.
No, okay. Dave? I don't either this time around. So I make a motion.
Go ahead. Or do you want me to?
Y'all go ahead.
No. I make a motion, we adjourn.
I second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you all.